You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com, where America's older brother, that'll be me, yells and lectures at you young kiddens, you youngins, about shit you don't know about. You might want to listen to me and pay me money and tell your friends. Tell everybody, tell everybody. October was Asshole Appreciation Month, but now we're in November, but still tell people anyway. Hello, Captain. If you could provide anonymity, I would appreciate this. This is great. You guys are telling me up front now. They're like, hey, don't mention my name. I'm like, all right, cool, I won't. I'm a 32-year-old Dominican male. I was in the United States Air Force. After getting out, I now work as a network consultant for various military installations. I have no degree, no student loan, just using what my friend calls immigrant mentality in a good way for learning and working my way up. Yeah, I know, it sounds like you're the old school, like, you know, like where the real Americans came from. Like, oh, yeah, I want to better my life. I'm going to work hard. As opposed to like, hey, fucking free shit from white people. That's basically how immigrants look at the United States now. Even though you white pussies don't understand. Free shit from white people. I don't want to be diversity. Oh my God. But you sound like a real man, frankly. Of a beautiful, loving, supportive, WASP American, if that matters, girlfriend for 3 years who is 24 years old and working on her psychology degree. Ah, well, that is pretty waspy. It's pretty WASP is the new Swipple. Swipple is the new WASP. I know this is a useless degree, as you have said, but her family is pretty well off and are seemingly happy to get ripped off by the university system. Yeah, well, I mean, look, if she gets a doctorate in it and then becomes an actual, you know, practicing psychologist, you know, you should open up a clinic. That's all right. Online, there's a lot of money to be made online as a psychologist license. That's essentially what I do, but I don't have my license, and that's why I don't do real psychology work. But then you try and get, like, you know, Bernard Chapin, like, hey, Bern, you got yourself a fucking certification, a degree. Maybe you should go like, oh, yeah, I don't tell me what to do. I'm Bernard Chapin. I'm like so fucking intelligent and everything. Oh, my God, why am I so poor? And that's Bernard Chapin. In a lovingly, truly brotherly way. That's why I bust his nuts. That's why. All right. So I suppose I'm okay with this. Who am I to stop them? Yeah, but, like, you gotta make sure that if you're gonna stick with this gal, she's, like, actually gonna become a professional and a pro and make some fucking money at the end of it. I feel very lucky to have a woman like her in my life. She was home tutor throughout high school and is much more mature than other women her age. She's kind, rational, seldom gives me a hard time. Sounds great to me. She has a good relationship with both of her parents and values and is willing to take on traditional female roles/duties. So then why the fuck is she majoring in psychology? What, to kill time? Look, it sounds like maybe you got that one. Maybe you have a unicorn. I guess she's just killing. I mean, what does a gal in her 20s do? Like, well, you're not supposed to run off and get married because that would be evil and bad. You have to go become your own thing. So yeah, I can kind of see why she's like biding her time. It sounds like that. She's biding her time, but that fucking bullshit better pay off. I don't care what, you know, male-female dynamics. No, fuck you. You're spending 48 years in some fucking bullshit. That better fucking pay off. Well, you put your time into the military, so Dominican or not, what the fuck does that matter? You worked hard. You are logical. You're, you know, asking logical questions. I just don't want her to be a liability upon you. And by liability, I don't mean like, well, her mom and dad will pay for fucking everything, inevitably, but then there comes attachments with mom and dad telling, oh, he's a Dominican, I don't trust him. It's not even racist shit. It's more classist shit. That's what I ran into. You may not run into this, but when I was your age, 24, I dated more than my fair share of women. One was particularly, well, she wasn't particularly Asian, she simply was Asian. But there were instances where my class and the car I drove up, and then Dad was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" I might as well have been black, I guess. It was like, yeah, fuck you, asshole. Why don't you pay me for my fucking college and pay for my fucking shit, and I'll show you how fucking rich Whitey McWhite I'll ever fucking be. Over in Winnetka, sorry, I was in Chicago recently, or what the Wayzata, for those people who are more Minnesotan. But my larger point is this. My concern is that mom and dad have spoiled their daughter rotten, and you may not want to be with her, is what I'm saying. She doesn't have a work ethic. You obviously did work hard. You put your time in over. You put your dues over the United States military. And you gotta look out for these gals. It's like, look, here's what I'm trying to get at. You're a real man. You fucking put your dues in. You fucking worked hard. You didn't come from money. I'm just assuming you didn't come from the wealthiest parts of the Dominican Republic. And then here comes little Miss Prissy White Girl, waspy as you say, and mommy and daddy are paying for that. I just don't get ripped off by them, is what I'm saying. Just, have a little bit of self-respect and maybe don't commit to this girl. I know you like her. I know you could be nothing wrong with her. Parents could be great. I just don't. It's not the races mixing, it's the classes mixing, if you know what I'm saying. We're the superior race, we're the superior class, we're the ones that worked for our fucking living. Does she appreciate the fact that how far you came? Sorry, I've had very bad experiences with upper rich classes of people when I dated their daughters. It's just, the daughters are spoiled, rotten pieces of shit, and the parents are like, oh my goodness, you don't come from the McCormick family. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. I fucking did more than you did because you live off your fucking dad and your grandpa because you're a fucking piece of shit cargo motherfucker. Cargo, look it up, Wayzata. We're going back to Wayzata. Anyway, alright. Feel very lucky to have a woman like her in my life. She was home tutored throughout high school and is much more mature than other women her age. Good. This could be one of those things where she comes from a rich family, but it's still good. I'm leaving that out there. I'm just trying to caution you against other things. She is kind and rational, seldom gives me a hard time. Good. She has a good relationship with both of her parents and the values and is willing to take on the traditional female role, values, and duties. Okay, I'm hoping so. That being said, despite the many blessings she brings to my life, I seem to constantly find myself straying from her into the beds of other women. Well, you are Dominican, and I'm just busting your nuts. No, you're male, dude. You're male. That's it. You're just male. It has nothing to do with you being Dominican. You're just male. I won't sugarcoat this. I basically cheat on her frequently. And I hate to laugh because I know women value commitment so much. But it's male nature. Women don't understand that men can go and bang a bunch of other women and it really means nothing to us. It's just literally masturbation. It's just getting our nuts off and spreading our seed and the genetics. And women take it so personally, which I know. I'm not questioning. Women do take it personally. And true love is a young man who was like, okay, I shouldn't bang other women because it would really hurt her a lot. I mean, that's true selflessness right there, is where you kind of give up, well, I could bang her. No, it means nothing to me, babe. No, you don't understand. No, she's a hole. I like the way her eyes look. Yeah, I just want to, fuck her once or twice. Me fucking her would be like me playing a video game or hitting a ball with a stick. It doesn't mean really anything. No, I love you. I do love you. No, I love you. You don't understand this, do you? Okay, all right. I just wanted to bang her, but I love you. I want to risk... I guess maybe that's here. Hey, guys, I got the out. Hey, I finally figured it out. Oh, no. I would fucking kill her in half a second if I had to. I would never give up my life for her. You had to give up my life for. Does that make any sense? No, I'm banging other girls. So that's basically it. Oh, dude. No, it's the classical question. Look. You love the girl, but you want to bang other people. And that's genetics, and that's nature, and that ain't going away. That's it. So let's stop right now. There's nothing wrong with you. You're operating completely normal. You're 100% normal. We took your butt. Yeah, he's 100% normal. He wants to bang other chicks. No, he doesn't care about it. He just wants to bang. So, is there something wrong with you morally? That's a hard one. I don't have the answer to that one. Because I know, every guy's yeah, I want to bang other girls. No, I love my wife, but I want to bang other girls. What's so complicated about that? So there's nothing wrong with you, but it's hilarious. It's just, I won't sugarcoat this. I basically cheat on her frequently. She knows I have a lot of female friends, and sometimes it is an issue in our relationship. I'd say I tell her she is my number one and not to worry about it because it's true she is. Yes, I know exactly where you're going. Yes. She sees me as a good boyfriend, shows me off to her friends and family, etc. Her parents like me and are supportive of the match. Okay, that's good. Secretly, I've always been a bit promiscuous, hot-blooded man. The only people who have any idea of this are my closest longtime male friends who lightheartedly joke about me being a womanizer. But you're not a womanizer. Every guy's a womanizer. Look, you give him the chance, every guy would be a womanizer. Womanizer. In this day and age, that doesn't even exist. Now, these women are all strong, independent equals now. Don't even bother. You're fine. But in observance of man code, they mostly keep their mouths shut and would never directly interfere with my business. Well, yeah, that's the bro code. Yeah, I understand that. As a consequence of my reputation, my girlfriend doesn't really know any of my male friends that well. I rarely bring her around my buddies, not because I'm not proud of her, but because I don't want her to feel bad just in case. Well, okay, you got a soul. It's your genetics arguing with your morality. It's the shoulder devil and the shoulder angel, frankly. Where do we go? As much as I act nonchalant, humble, clueless, and pretend I don't care about all the female attention I get, the reality is deep down inside I secretly love and appreciate it. Yeah, of course. What guy doesn't appreciate a girl like throwing herself at you? That's like a vindication of your masculinity, of course. I like being charming, teasing, and flirting. It's like a game to me. I enjoy the hunt, as does every... You're 32? I'm sorry, you sound like you're more like 25. And I love the charming innocence of you. I've been told I'm handsome my whole life. Yeah, I love working out at the gym and dressing nice. I've even considered becoming a male dancer when I was struggling to make money in my early 20s. But then I realized that a man relying on his ultimately temporary appearance for building a good life was not very respectable. Well, not viable. Look, if you get paid, it's respectable. Everybody, drug dealing and this and that, prostitute. Now, did you get paid? Did you get money? It's respectable. As far as I'm, in honesty, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you becoming a man whore. Nothing wrong with that. Did they pay you? Was the money cooked back there? But then I realized that a man relying on his ultimately temporary appearance for building a good life was not very respectable. Also viewed as a little / funny or gay, which I'm not at all. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. The gay guys are going to pay you to be a stripper. That's how it works. Don't get girly on us. Not to mention impractical, so I joined the Air Force. Well, it's honorable. You're going to get your ass shot off. You at least volunteered to, say, yeah, there's a chance I'll die. I could say with certainty that I love my girlfriend as a virtuous woman, and as a man I would provide all the resources I could for her and our hypothetical future children after marriage per tradition, of course. I sleep with other women on the side, but I don't love these women. Yeah, Yes, I know what you're talking about. Every guy right now is like, yep. Oh, I know perhaps I sound really cold. No, you just sound like a male. Chauvinistic and dismissive saying this, and maybe it's a cultural difference. No, it's universal. Every guy of every dick color right now is like, yep, yep. But that has been my lifestyle as for long as I can remember having pubic hair. I'm careful with my health, my diet and my body, and get regular checkups so I have no diseases. That's good. That's good. You're making sure that your girl ain't going to get no fucking STDs. This confession might be shocking to some, but I guess it's just normal life for me. A hobby. I know this sounds really bad if you are a traditional American culture. No, that is traditional American culture. This has nothing to do with America. This is men. I like sex. I like sexy girls. I mess around here and there, but they are not at all my top priority compared to my main woman. I don't know. We got to write a book. This is every guy's problem ever. Look, I just want to fuck her. I don't love her. Oh my God. It's the definition of true selfless love, where it's like, yeah, I could bang all these. You have no idea how much pussy I've passed up. I know where you're coming from. All right. All this being true, she wants us to marry soon, and I don't think I'll be changing this thing for her. All right, so you want to bang other women? I guess I'm a stubborn man. No, you're a regular man. I think this will be a problem in both of our cultures. It's going to be a problem, period. Get this culture bullshit. This has nothing to do with culture. This has to do with the sexes. Women, wives don't like their men banging other women. In case you didn't know. Little white male wisdom there for you. By the way, Chippy. I gotta laugh. I don't mean to laugh at your misfortune or your situation, but every guy's laughing right now. Every old man who's in their 40s and 50s are laughing their ass off right now. This is precious. I appreciate you paying for this video. It was great. I guess I like sexy girls. I mess around here and there, but not probably. All of this being true, she wants us to marry soon, and I don't think I will be changing this thing for her. I guess I'm a stubborn man. I think this will be a problem in both our cultures, and I don't want to hurt her or her reputation as a respectable, educated woman, or to her social group. Well, number one, that social group, if she's getting a degree in psychology, that's going to go away. It's a bullshit social group. Should I continue our relationship? I don't think I am willing to change my life completely for her. I also don't think she's willing to silently accept me occasionally seeing other women. Yeah, I'd say so. I have joked with her and told her that if I don't satisfy her, she could see other men, but she just gets quiet, mad. That quiet mad. I know exactly what that's about. Yeah, that's not good. It says she only wants to be with me. What do you think, Aaron? Is the cultural difference too much? No, it has nothing to do with culture. It's not. It's not. Is there a compromise situation? No, there isn't. Sorry if it's too long, and thank you for reading. Dude, okay. I'm sorry to laugh. Look. Let's talk long term, okay? Let's go long term. Every guy wants to bang another woman. That's just in our nature, our genetics, okay? The real issue is, do you love this woman enough to forfeit that? Okay? That's really what it boils down to. And as you get older, now you're 32, you're about to hit the precipice where your testosterone goes down, and you're like, and as an older guy myself, I'm 10 years older than you. I cannot tell you how happy and satiated I am and perfectly happy not dealing with other women. Now, is there the occasional girl that comes... Right. And have I had... shit, I get fucking dick pics from fucking gay community, which I appreciate you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. You don't have to send any more dick pics. Thank you very much. But yeah, I get girls throwing themselves at me like, oh my god, if you ever like, hey, how you doing? Like, okay, all right. But in the end, and this is where true love comes in, and where you have to do soul searching. I can't answer this question for you. Do you really love this woman? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? Like, is this the one? Because if she isn't, then yeah, you should probably tell her to, like, go away. And nothing wrong with, like, hey, you know what? I'm not done spreading my seed. I got to go bang on some other thing. I want to bang all these other chicks. I'm a good-looking Dominican dude. Blah, 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 blah. Your parents scare me with all your money, which you should look out for. But yeah, if you're not willing to give, that's pretty much what men give up. That's like the sign. That's like the true sacrifice men give up. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to bang other women. I want to bang you. Now, when you get older, which you're on the precipice of, though, it gets taxing. It gets tiring. I really like, my girlfriend to die or date someone else or go away or whatever. She's no longer around. I was sitting there thinking, like, I don't think I'd ever go date again. I wouldn't. I'm too tired. I expended the vast majority of my energy in my 20s and my early 30s. I'm done. It is a royal pain in the ass to go date and a torture that my life is too short, frankly, to deal with that. You will get to that point soon, too, where you're just like, yeah, I want this nice one. I want the one. I want a quality girl. And she sounds like she has the qualities and the traits and variables that she is a quality girl. I mean, even though she comes from rich parents and majoring in psychology, she's traditionally, she's upbringing, blah, blah, blah. And the market clears. That's another thing. I know all the men like to talk pontificatingly about women hitting the wall. But at the same time, the market does clear. The dating market does clear. Quality women, they get sniped off pretty early. I don't know who they are. I don't know the men that figured it out. I dated many quality women. I passed them up because I was, well, trying to survive and make money. But there are some men out there that are very astute observers, very astute snipers, and they get themselves some quality women. Not always. Half of them end up in divorce. But the quality women do get sniped off. The market does clear from the male perspective. You're 32. Your girlfriend is how old? She's 24. And she's also still programmable. I hate to use that word. But she's not like totally indoctrinated with leftist, feminist, fucking indoctrinated shit. You're saying she's traditional? Yeah. I'd have to know her personally, but it sounds like she's a pretty good catch. Maybe you should settle down. And if you truly love this woman, that's where you have to do some soul searching. Does it feel it right here? Like, oh my God, I absolutely love this woman. And then you're going to have to give up chasing the other gals. Now, maybe she's the open-minded type. Maybe she's like, oh, no, you can bang other men or women and all that other stuff. That's fine. That's cool. God bless you if you can arrange that shit. But at the age of 32, yeah, you could still find another gal like that. It's possible. But in the end, whether it's this one or the next one, they're not going to allow you to bang other women generally. And the ones that allow you to bang other women, like you have the open relationship, they're a little bit psycho. There's something wrong there. But you'll inevitably get to the point where it's like, yeah, I don't want to bang other women. I kind of like, I like this one. And it gets to when you get older and your testosterone goes down, you're like, I like peace and serenity and quiet. I like a girl that supports me and is supporting and loving and caring. And it sounds like this girl has the potential to do that. The real issue is whether you're willing to settle down and give it up to chase. And you're going to have to, out of respect for her. Look, I'm all for banging as many whores and wenches and hoes, absolutely. I totally understand the psychology of where you're coming from when you want to bang other women. That never goes away. The real love a man gives up for a woman is like, yeah, I don't want to bang other women. Or like, I want to, but I'm not going to. And right now, if I had to like come down on a hard judgment, it doesn't sound like you're there. It just doesn't. It sounds like you want to go bang, and like you got a lot of access to pussy, which sounds great. But the real issue is like, while you got the opportunity to bang all these gals, are you going to have another quality gal like this? And let me tell you, I did the study before. It's less than 1 in 100. Less than 1 in 100. There were 3 gals that were marriage worthy in my life that I dated, and for reasons very similar to yours, I didn't realize it yet. I was, well, and then also I was like, needed to eat. Like marriage was like the last thing on my mind. They become fewer and fewer, and then as you get older and older, inevitably you're like, fuck, like I don't want to date. You just, and you're 32. You're on the downs. I mean, I know it's all fun, like you're at the top of your game, and you are, but my God, dating, just like, oh my God, fuck me. I've known many high-quality caliber men my age or older that are just like, they're on finding arrangement or seeking arrangement, or they pay for it because it's cheaper. It's just cheaper, and they're like, yeah, I just want some play, and I want you to go away. Your window for falling in love is closing. For falling in true love, it is closing, and it closes for every gentleman. You have to talk to this girl. Well, not talk to her, but you've got to really evaluate yourself and find out whether you're in love with this girl or not. And I hate to sound so opportunistic, but sometimes, like, well, it makes sense. And then you inevitably fall in love with the person that makes it right. If that makes any sense. Hell, I've fallen in love with women that were completely wrong and bad for me. And thank God we didn't get married. There's some women out there where you're just like, ah, and then like, woo. And then there's some gals like, eh. You're like, whoa. And that's, I'm trying to give you a little bit more old man wisdom, 10 years on you. This girl doesn't sound that bad. And maybe you should try an experiment where you don't bang other women. Maybe you should look at the long term and try and sit and think this one out. And at the end, like, no, I just want to bang other women. Like, okay, well, then it's not for you, and you're not ready to get married yet. But the key to success is realizing what you're doing at the moment in time is bad or not going to pay profits or dividends at that moment or over the long term, and then changing your behavior, like majoring in stupid shit, like dropping, I'm not going to major in English, I'm going to switch over to engineering. You don't realize it at the time that what you're doing is wrong or bad. And this might be one of those instances. Which, again, I have to meet this person. I'd have to, like, know you guys, and I can't judge that. But this may be one of those instances where you stop, reevaluate, and if you can make a decision now, I'm not saying you should get married, but if all of a sudden you start to realize and pontificate and theorize, this is a girl that you should maybe consider marrying or settling down with at least. I'm not for marriage, but settling down and committing to. It might save you a lot of pain and agony down the road. Decades worth of time. Lord knows, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Just get with this one. If she's quality and worthy. That's one of those bits of where, I wish I could go back and tell myself 20 years ago. Yeah, well, I'm telling you now, maybe it's a time where you like kind of actually execute on that, just evaluate it. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying just run up to her with a ring right now, but how many other gals have you ran into like this? There'll always be pussy and play on the side. You can always get that later. It's always on the side. But how many quality women like this who come from a stable upbringing, even though it sounds like Richie McWhite fucking Winnetka people, she knows her dad. That's rare right there. And she sounds pretty good so far. So maybe just like, now's the time to cash in your chips. Maybe. Evaluate that. Is now the time to cash in your chips? Settle with this girl. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, over the long haul, I mean, I've seen it. Oh my God. My friend's getting divorced, and I'm like, how did you get divorced? You weren't supposed to get divorced. I thought you guys were all, like, chummy. And then the gal, who is my girlfriend, who was, nerdy McSquare, all of a sudden it's like, wow, you are an amazing fucking catch. I'm lucky to have you. Interesting. And I know Steady Eddie is boring, or what is it? Steady Susie is boring. All of a sudden, Steady Susie becomes really fucking hot when there's like no yapping and no fucking guff and bullshit. So, all right. Anyway, dude, you are totally normal. You are completely normal. And yeah, that never goes away. The real issue is what kind of life do you want down the road? Because, yeah, the girls will always be there and they'll always be the play, but they inevitably become a royal pain in the ass. And 20-something girls are like, oh my God. And if you got a gal that's like pretty stable and steady Eddie and nice and is traditional, that's the real unicorn. Whores are a dime a dozen. But a gal that like actually wants to be a stay-at-home mom and maybe like support you, those are rare. And maybe you ought to think about settling and commit. Not yet, just, test it out, but consider that. So, anyway, I wish I had a definitive answer for you, but I don't. And if you guys have questions and you got money and I have answers that are not definitive, just me blathering on, you can go to AskConsulting.com and the old captain will take care of you. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.